Hey there, and welcome on back. As always, I'm Carl with Target's Attitude, absent-minded professor of knives and all things sharp. Sit on back, grab your pens and paper, class about to begin. Today, we're looking at a newer one from Bestech, the Skirmish. Yes, Skirmish. Beautiful little blade, very striking. But before we take too far into this, let's get the syllabus work out of the way, shall we? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Normally I'd say here on Fridays we'd do knife reviews. Occasionally we'll review something more along the lines of camping or prepping, compasses, flashlights, cooking gear, that sort of thing. But mainly knives. However, today isn't Friday, it's Tuesday. I've just spent the past 3 days doing inventory, so I'm a little behind here, and I apologize for that. For those of you who have been with us for a while, welcome back. I'm glad you could join us. Just got one question for you. Have you subscribed yet? No? Well, come on. It's not that hard, and it's a win-win situation. You know all the arguments. I'll leave it up to you. I sure hope you do subscribe. In the meantime, since I'm running a couple days behind, let's go ahead and get back to the knife here. Skirmish is from Bestech, and it is very striking. The handle scales are G10, and they definitely remind me of a tortoise shell. And it goes beautifully with the Damascus blade that they chose. Very sweet. Bestech doesn't do a lot of Damascus knives, but the ones they do are every bit as good as anything you could have asked for. And not a bad price either. I mean, okay, this is minimum advertised price of $129.95. Recommended price of $150, so not too bad all in all. It's nice size. Let's see here. Where are my notes? Yeah, it's 4.63 inches closed with a 3 1/4 inch Damascus blade. Got a nice little pocket clip. Unfortunately, you can't switch it. You're stuck with right-hand carry, tip up. I wish you could switch it to left-hand carry, but unless you want to start drilling holes in the G10 handle scales, I'm afraid that's just not going to happen. The liners are nicely skull-sized, as you can see, which helps keep the weight down. Let's see here. Yeah, nicely centered. Can't complain about that. Beautiful pivot. As you can see, it's not spring-loaded, but it still floats right out there like nobody's business. So I'd give it a fairly high fidget factor here. But the real question is, how well does it do on our standard battery of tests? So let's get going on that part and see how it does. Piece of scratch paper here first off. And that's nice. That's very nice. Let's see here. Cardboard. I know I've got a piece of cardboard here somewhere. There it is. So, here. Tip is not spectacularly stabby, but as you can see, it gets good penetration. Slices nicely. Yeah, making fast work of this. I'll open up any box or shipping container I can think of. We'll have to come back to the hang package test because, well, quite frankly, I still got soda in that, and I don't want to spill that all over the place. So let's go to paracord, shall we? Yep, does that beautifully. Excuse me, allergies are really bad this year. But let's see here. Small tip. Just get the very tip through, and wow. One slice. One and done. That's amazing. Let's see here. Next thing, let's go ahead and do the heavy gauge cowhide. Let's see how this does. Yeah. That is sweet. Went through that. Very sweet. Very nice. So, wouldn't choose this style of blade for any fine work, but if you're just looking to cut a pair of laces or a piece to patch up your chaps or gauntlets, this will work just fine. Let's see here. Zip tie. Let's see how this does. Beautiful. And as for chopping, I used one of their other cleaver knives to chop some carrots and some celery on another video. This is so similar in style, even down to the, convex grind, that I see no reason why it wouldn't do just as well. Let's see how it does on chopping the ends of zip ties here. Yeah. Yep. Chopping them right off without any trouble whatsoever. Now that's time, but yeah. Drops beautifully on zip ties. Let's see how it does on this battered piece of cherry here. Very nice. Let's see here. We'll try feathering up right here. Feathers nicely, almost too nicely. Let's see how it does on chopping. Big old bites. If my hand was a little steadier this morning, which it's not, unfortunately, I could chop through this thing pretty quick, which is not bad. Let's see about this. That's not working real well. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, let's see here. Do I have any? Now, wiring harness. Let's see how it does with this, shall we? Nice, very nice. Let's get that cherry back out here. Drops it too, which is nice. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go to the other end. Splits it down nicely. Strips it nicely. That's very impressive. No real damage yet. Let's see how it does with fire strike, shall we? Most of the blade is nicely rounded, as you can see, especially just forward of the jimping. But up here it's a little sharper, so let's see. Nope, still not. Let's see here, the choil, which is closer to the finger choil than a lot of them are. Let's see how that does. No. How about the thumb hole? No, you're not going to strike a spark with this knife. Just ain't happening, which is a shame. Because otherwise, it's been really sweet. Let's try one. Tell you what. Got one that I cut up earlier. Let's see how it does on this. Great penetration. It's going around okay, but it's trying to collapse a little bit because of where I had cut it earlier, which is making it a little difficult. But if it can handle that, I think we can safely say soon this will handle just about any hang package test we could possibly come up with. Wish I had some carrots I could chop with this just to see if it does as well as the other ones I've tested. But I don't. My daughter took the last of them with her to work for lunch, so let's go back to the paper and see if it's taking any damage. No damage whatsoever. Very nice. So there you have it. Bestech Skirmish. I can see why they chose a skirmish. I mean, it does kind of remind me of a battle axe, the way the front is sloped like that. And it's a beautiful, beautiful knife. Definitely eye-catching. Yeah, I would consider this for a Sunday go-to-meeting pocket carry without any problems. All in all, really like it. But I got to get going. I finished the inventory, but I've still got to put it in the computer, so I wish you luck. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little something. And remember, it may be ability decides what you can do. Maybe motivation decides what you will do. But it's attitude decides how well you do it. So if you're going to do something, do it with attitude. Bye now.